Alright guys, and you know the drill, welcome back to another one of my Let's Plays for Asura's Wrath. I'm your host Marcus again, and we're about to go ahead to one of my favorite boss battles of this entire game. I believe it's episode 11. Actually no, I'm correct, it is episode 11. It's going to be between Asura and Augus. As you can see, the final lesson. I'm also going to be doing episodes 11.5, which is the first of the DLC that came out. And if I have enough time, episode 12. In fact, since episode 12 is the last of part 2, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do these 3 episodes. So we're going to start off with episode 11, the final lesson. So let's begin this episode. And please sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy yourself. Imagine this is like the Super Bowl, except with demigods and lots of action. But here we go, guys.
This will do. It's just you and me. Time to raise some hell! Now that I think of it, the last time we fought like this.
You know what? I want to hear him talk, but not really. He needs to shut up. Of course, that didn't have the effect I wanted, but hey. Six-armed Asura is back. Here we go. The fight is getting real serious now.
I've waited a long time for this.
Ow. Ah, he hit me.
This is fun. How would you like to die? Don't make me laugh. It's over, old man. Not quite.
Got him. You gonna try this again, Augus? It's not gonna work for you. Got him. Alright, let's hit that burst button, gentlemen. Oh man. Oh my man, this is great. Time to get that burst.
I have had carnal knowledge of the fairest maidens in heaven. I've tasted the finest wines of Gaia.
Oh look, it's a friend. He wants to say hi.
But none of it excites my blood more than using my blade. Ha ha ha! Prepare to meet your end, Asura!
Asura forced his hand.
The only other person Augus has ever drawn his sword against is you, my lord. Is he that powerful?
Oh, interesting.
Alright, that's the halfway mark. As you can see, Augus is about to get real serious, but so is Asura. Let's see how this turns out, guys.
Show me what you're made of! Asura!
Oh man, this fight is so good.
This is why we exist. But all good things must come to an end. You knew this was coming. This is where real men belong. In the fight, I don't give a damn.
Do you see this, gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, do you see what's happening?
I taught you that much.
That is not for you to decide.
Oh, 1 and 2 arms gone. But do you see what Augus is pretty much about to do? He's about to try to run Asura through the earth. Or at the very least, run his sword through the earth, but through Asura at the same time. This is madness.
Only one fighter can walk away alive!
I'll rip out your blind eyes!
Oh, 2 other arms gone. Asura's always losing arms though, just always. He can't ever hold on to his 6 arms.
And I don't fight for evil! I just fight! I will say it once more. I am you, and you are me!
I am nothing like you.
Oh, that's another arm gone. Wow. To the entire Earth. From the moon to the Earth.
How are we so different?
Understand even if I send you to Naraka.
Then make me understand with your fist, Asura!
my. That part still always gets me. That was just pure epic beyond anything.
Yes. That was one hell of a battle. What now? Where will that anger take you? You're not me. Yet you continue to fight.
Bartamo.
You no longer need my training. The one who stands in the end is righteous. Asura, walk the path that you must.
He passes with a smile on his face.
I'm borrowing this.
Like he's gonna go fight with just no arms and a sword in his mouth. Alright. Now, normally before the DLC came out, we didn't know what happened, what caused that explosion. Thankfully, they did decide to come out with a DLC that would, explain and show you what Asura did over there, and that's the one we're actually gonna go ahead and check out. It's nothing really important, so we're gonna go ahead and hit that.
A village in flames. The villagers willingly offer their lives to their gods, and the 7 deities rip their souls out without remorse. Pure and absolute anger overcomes Asura.
But that is not the one we're gonna do right now. Because, the DLC is different, I have to go back to the main menu and then actually select episode 11.5. So, what is it? I'm about to head up on 15 minutes of this video, so I think the DLC is like 10 minutes, give or take. So it depends. I gotta see how long this is gonna be. I would prefer to do all 3 episodes and just finish part 2, but it may not happen. But we'll see. You'll see some major differences here. Obviously, the visuals are completely different. It's an anime, So what you're about to see, I'm not gonna control Asura at all. The only thing I get to do are QTEs, and that's it. It's just me pushing QTEs and watching what unfolds. So, I liked it though. I mean, look at this animation. It's pretty damn good.
I'm borrowing this.
Asura against the army of Goma. I mean, I know most people may not like the animation that happens after a while, but I liked it. It's just I see a lot of animes that are just always the same looking. This looks extremely different. Ah, I messed that one up. Oh, he lost the sword.
Attacks cannot harm me. Ever.
Asura, save her.
Damn it. I couldn't.
When will this end? Is this the end of Asura? Father! Of course not, actually. You saw what happens in episode 12. But how does Asura get out of this situation? Now that is something. That is actually the right answer. Oops, I wasn't even paying attention. gigantic arm coming out of Asura. Somebody's angry. Wow. Talk about flashy. Split him right down in half in the middle. Looks like lava pouring from his arm. Look, it's another friend of mine. Well, a good friend of mine, I should say. Pretty much the power that came out of Asura was too much for him. And then that's what caused that explosion we saw in episode 11.
This is unexpected. It could complicate my plans for this world. Or it could prove useful.
And that's the end of episode 11.5. A short one, obviously. It was very short. So we're actually gonna skip that the credits rolling because there's nothing really that happens afterwards. Plus we need to get moving because if I want to do the last episode right now, yeah, I'm touching up on 25 minutes, so this is just talking about what happens in between 11.5 and whatever. I mean, in between from 11.5 to 12, so you already know the deal about that, so we're gonna go ahead and find episode 12 and just finish off part 2. No point in leaving it at the very end, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm probably gonna hit up to like 45 minutes, give or take. 'Cause I think episode 12 does take a bit. So either way, we're gonna finish off part 2 Rebirth with episode 12, Gods of Death. But we already know what happened. We already know what happens behind that mysterious explosion. I'm glad they did come out with DLC like that to explain what happens in between certain episodes, because there are like, as you see with this one, there was like some questions that were aroused. So, yeah. But here he is coming back to life. I wish they really told, like, you know, they kind of gave a subtitle, at least for her. Even though you kind of tell what she's saying, like, you know, follow me, I guess, with me, that kind of stuff. Look at that, one arm. No, I'm sorry, he has no arms again. And they're demigods, but obviously they're machines, or they're like a hybrid of, you know, like life and machines, or something. I don't know. They didn't really go into details as to like what they are. They're just demigods. We're just gonna take it that they are demigods. They're higher beings than the mortals we see. But you know, it's one of those things. It's a Capcom game. I mean, if I really wanted an in-depth story, I'd look somewhere else.
I will not stand for this.
And here comes trouble.
Asura has been detected!
Asura, that half-witted baboon. I will not allow him to interfere with Lord Deus's plans any further. All ships, commence purification! Is at hand. You will not stop us! All units, destroy the village and Asura along with it!
Destruction! 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 Destruction!
Alright, it's time to put the beat down on people, even just with my fists. Or, I'm sorry, my feet. Ow. That could have went better. Jeez, my timing is way off for that Jeez, give me a chance to move. Oh, time to move. I'm gonna hit this guy one more time just because. Took down a squadron with just his hand. Why do I keep saying hands? His feet and his head.
Is this what girls do? There is no need. For gods that only take. For gods of death!
And that's the halfway mark of episode 12. Believe me, this is about to get real hectic. Whew, man. Alright, here we go.
You were all right.
Death to all who defy the seven deities! Your pitiful life ends now! Die!
Yep, that's what that means.
What was that?
Alright, now don't cry foul, people. Remember now, the developers that did CyberConnect 2 also did Naruto. So, while it does look like the nine-tailed beast, it isn't. But it does have like that resemblance. But don't spaz out. I'm sure the people behind Naruto gave the consent for this design, because I heard no complaints whatsoever. But as you can see, Asura is pissed. Apparently, his rage took him over with the death of that little girl. Which, you know what? To be honest, for a game like this, I wasn't expecting to feel that sad.
Purify him! Fire!
I also like I said this in my first video, and I'm saying it again, but I actually really like the Japanese dialogue, because this part is supposed to have a like a song. It's supposed to be a song, and for some reason, I guess, you know, they just didn't add the lyrics with this one. Maybe because, of course, the lyrics were Japanese, but it was a lot better. It put you in the mood in this part. This little solo, instrument solo, I'm not getting with. I don't like it. But hey, it's whatever, you know. Yeah, she's gonna keep on trying to fight someone that she doesn't understand. That is some kind of power.
All ships, retreat!
But yeah, we're coming to a close on part 2, Rebirth. A sad ending, if I have to say. Again, this wasn't really a game I thought I was gonna get sad with, but yeah, I can even feel it now. That was kind of sad. I mean, as much as he tried to protect that little girl, it just didn't work. But now, what does this mean? Part 3. What happens in part 3 if Asura's just going insane right now? Well, that's something you'll have to find out when I actually decide to do part 3. Though I lie, I'm doing it on next weekend. Hopefully I could get it up by Saturday. I just had some issues with my Mac and doing uploads. It took me like 3 times to upload my video for it to work. Both times wasn't any fault really other than my own. But other than that, oh look, it's a friend. But other than that, I should have my other video up on Saturday. So when you guys see this on Tuesday or whenever you see it, just know that Saturday will be up. But yeah, presented by Capcom, which again, this game is amazing. And that is the end of part 2, Rebirth. Alright, so actually I lied. You guys are gonna find out what happens next soon anyway, I think. Oh, and this is just I don't even know when this was. This is where I guess he's in Naraka, but apparently he's dead in Naraka when he's that thing. I don't know. This that's one of the moments where Capcom should have explained more.
Overwhelming power surging through him, Asura becomes strong enough to rival the Brahmastra. In an instant, he gains the power that took the 7 deities 12,000 years to accumulate. This could be what finally ends their tyranny over the humans and bring justice to the world.
Alright, next time on Asura's Wrath. And I shouldn't have said Capcom, I should have said CyberConnect too. They're the developers. It would have been nice had they explained more about the demigods or whatever. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. I'm clocking into about, like I said, 45 minutes right on the dot. Wow, I'm good like that. But yeah, so if you haven't seen any of the other previous episodes, you can find us on our webpage, Spider Duck Network. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have all kinds of video content on there, especially my Let's Plays of Asura's Wrath, my daily videos of my malarkey videos, just talking about whatever I want. It's on there. So you want to find me, it's at the man who games 0 on Twitter. So everybody enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl. When you see this, it'll be over. Whoever wins. If you don't see the Super Bowl, hope you guys have a good weekend, good week, good night, whatever. But just remember to keep on gaming strong, gamers.